Hello guys and welcome back to another video. This is the behind the scenes that Runescape released not that long ago, and it's about the Fish Flingers mini game or side thingy and the combat abilities. So in this video we're going to be telling you a bit about the Fish Flingers, or our thoughts on it, and the melee abilities, and then we'll make another video about the range and mage abilities. Isn't that right, Jamie?
Yeah, that's right.
So we both got our good headsets on today, and Jamie took up
Someone
your
left.
advice.
Yeah, someone left something in the comments said to go buy a new mic. I spent £100 on this, so I hope it's good enough.
So yeah, it might be quite loud. Tell me what you think of his volume, whether I should turn it down or not, because it is quite loud. So we'll just have to see how it turns out. So yep, this is the I'm going to be stopping the video at certain parts of the video, and I'm going to say a bit about it, seeing about what we've seen, what we like about it and stuff. So yeah, this is the first part of it, so we're just going to mute our mics whilst we show you the first part of the video. So here we go.
Version Fish Flingers is back and has been updated, so let's delve into what's new. When you teleport to Isla Anglerine for the fishing competition, you'll have to choose your bait, weights and tackle carefully in order to catch the rarest Runescape aquatic life and take home first prize. You'll notice straight away that fishermen now have their own unique appearances and are a lot easier to find.
Okay then guys, that's the first part of it, and as we can see there, that you obviously going to have a new look when you enter this new area. Well, it's not a new area, it's just reading up, so this is what you're going to look like now. It looks a bit different, and you also hear that there's going to be some new rewards as well, which is quite helpful and be handy and make you actually want to do this, because I didn't think this minigame before was actually that popular. Did you ever hear of this Fish Flingers update before, Jamie?
No, never.
So it's obviously not that popular, but this could make it quite a popular mini game to do. And yeah, by the look of it, having rewards and a good looking character, I think that you might want to go there and see what it's like, and especially if you have good fishing XP as well. So yep, so we'll carry on then. Here we go.
Competitions now take place every 20 minutes, replacing the previous 90-minute intervals, and you can now claim tickets from fishermen every day. Competitions are now snappier than ever, lasting 10 minutes, and the interface is fresher, featuring countdown timers, tooltips and simplified fish weighing. You can even work.
Okay guys, so as you can see there now, that these games are quicker to get into, good XP and stuff, and it looks like they're going to be quite good XP with some good competition, which means that you're obviously going to be playing against other people. So what do you think of this, Jim? You think this is going to be quite a good thing?
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Yeah, it looks like the fact that you can actually have rewards and stuff, and the games are quite quick. This could turn out to be quite popular, but I don't know if I'll be going there. Do you reckon you'll be going there, Jamie?
Well, I would say stuff, but I can't see because Skype's froze and I cannot see your screen really. So I'm just taking your word for stuff here.
Yeah, but would you think you'd go to do some fishing and competitions at this place?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so Jamie might go, he might vid it, and we'll have to see how it goes when, this comes out. So here's some more of it.
Work with your friends to catch bigger fish and net greater rewards. Luckily, you won't need a bigger boat. Fishing XP has also been rebalanced, and you'll now need a level 5 tackle box in order to wear your completionist cape. You can tackle this D&D's new update and see its list of full features when it launches on the 6th of June. Okay
then guys, so as we saw there, that this minigame can actually be done with friends, which is obviously quite good and quite handy. And if you can do it with friends, this might make people actually want to do this, won't it, Jamie? If you could do it with your friends.
Yeah.
It might make this quite an enjoyable place, especially if you can get bigger and better rewards with the more friends you have. So, I definitely think this could be quite a fun place to go. So, yeah, but that's it for the Fish Flingers part of this video.
Can I just say something about the Fish Flingers? Trying to get people to get together.
It could be trying to make new friends and stuff, and actually have some sort of competition in smaller teams than you have in pest control and stuff, isn't it? So
yeah, that's why they did the bonfires, isn't it? To get them, I think so. That's what I got told.
Yeah, it got people to work together to get a bigger fire going and stuff, didn't it? So
yeah,
so this looks like quite a good update, but Jamie might go and vid it, and we could see what that's like in the future. So yeah. So moving on, we have the combat abilities part, which is coming up now. So I'm just going to play the first bit of this. We're going to be doing the melee abilities, and I'll be stopping at obviously the key points of that, and you guys can see the how epic this actually looks. So here we go, guys.
Now it's time for Mod Chris L and Mod Hunter to show you just some of the range of combat abilities on offer when the Evolution of Combat launches later this year.
Yeah, so here we're about to jump into combat again.
Oh, it's a terrible pun. I told him not to say it. There we go. That's quite a cool ability. We've got some movement related stuff, so you can fly across the map now. Well, fly.
Okay guys, so straight away there we see that, you know, you hit an opponent with your shield, which I think is quite new. I've never seen in RuneScape hitting people with a shield before. Have you, Jamie?
No, never. Apart from the DFS where you get that fire thing, but that's
Yeah.
not a shield.
But as we saw there, it kind of stunned them, so I don't know, like, what can you do when you stun? Will you be able to eat and stuff? Because if this ability came into PKing, you know, and with PJs and stuff, all you'd have to do is stun someone and they can't eat, and you'd just, like, declaw them out. It'd be quite annoying, wouldn't it, PKing with that?
Yeah, aren't they taking down the power of weapons?
I don't know, but if you, as you watch onto this, you'll actually see that that's probably not actually happening, but some weapons might be nerfed and, you know, weakened and stuff. But also there we did actually see that the D-Skimmy did like a 3-hit, which is new, and we've never seen that, D-Skimmy hitting 3 numbers within like 2 seconds of you.
No, do you know when is this being released? Like,
I think it's
I got like a certificate thing where you can sign up, but I don't know when you'll get that better.
So I think it's 26th of June, but we'll have to actually wait until this is released because it's not out yet, but I guess we'll just have to wait for that. But as you can see so far, guys, like the way he's holding the shield and the sword, it looks a bit more relaxed and different for what you're wearing and stuff, so I definitely think it looks quite amazing how you stood in that. And the fact that, you know, he's hit 3 numbers with a D-Skimmy, and it's not exactly the best weapon on the game. So, yeah, we'll have to see what else, more abilities they have. So, yep, here we go, here's some more.
Is a bit of a overstatement, but, you know, move very fast, we say.
Yeah, as you said, jump and escape abilities and just get out of the way of your enemy.
Okay then, so as we saw there was like a little like XP thing that popped up, a bit like the XP drop that they have, and it was like a 233, but it was quite dodgy. I don't know, is that the new XP drop thing that comes up when you hit somebody? And we also saw a bit of blood there. Did you see that, Jamie, or was it not on?
No, Skype's completely gone now. I can only hear your voice.
Well, when you hit a player, there is now blood, so, you know, that's changed, making this game a bit more, you know, more bloody really, but I don't know, this
more realistic,
yeah,
would it be?
so, you know, this is actually quite handy to have blood and stuff. And also with the D-Skimmy, there was a lunge attack, and so the lunge looked a bit more realistic than just stabbing them with the sword. It looked a bit more getting in there and stabbing them. So I don't know, like this action bar they're on about, like, will it have the combat abilities on, and like how often can you use a separate ability, how many abilities can you have at one time and stuff like that? Because what I've seen now, like, there's a lot of hits popping up, like the 3-hit attack that I saw there with the D-Skimmy hit 3 200s, which is pretty high, and you know, if you can use that like every 3 seconds, it's going to be pretty deadly. So I don't know about that one. You know, will they allow this in the wilderness, Jamie, do you think?
I'm not sure. They might for the first time, but if it gets too powerful, then it might be taken out.
Yeah, because these moves look pretty deadly. I won't want to come across someone doing that on me, you know. I'd be 1-hit KO'd knowing me. But yeah, we'll have to see what other abilities they've got, so here's some more.
Yeah, there we go, like, nice attack to the stomach there. I think he's bleeding out.
Yeah, we've got a few bleed effects at the moment.
Okay there, so we actually saw 4 hits within 2 seconds flat. So it was a lunge attack into a 4-way slash, which was actually pretty deadly, and he must have hit over 800 LP pretty quick there. So, you know, 800 LP with a D-Skimmy, imagine using that with a rapier, you'd be pretty you'd die pretty quick, wouldn't you, Jamie, that? You know, you hit 4 200s literally. I was like, my gosh, when I saw that, and I was like, really, if this is that powerful, and this isn't just Jagex like modding it and making it really powerful, then I'm going to be pretty scared. I'm not going to want to bring I'm not going to want to go in the wilderness anymore. I'd just get one-hit KO'd, especially with D-claws. If you can, like, do some proper good combos with them, you'd be scared, wouldn't you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
So,
But won't the price of stuff go down if, like,
I don't
getting
know,
more?
like, I think claws might go up, to be honest. By look at this, hitting that many numbers, I think claws will be pretty popular by look of that. And definitely, rapier might be more weapon. People might want to get it more. Now they've seen how powerful a skimmy is, you know, that's 60 attack, and rapier's 80, so, you know, this might make people want to go and get better weapons and stuff, because if they've seen how many high numbers you can hit, imagine what you can hit with a really good weapon, you know, so it's just going to be an amazing looking update so far. So yeah, I'm going to carry on now and see what else there is.
Just a bit of extra damage over time, kind of like poison, but not quite as long lasting.
Yeah. And you see here we've got like the two-handed abilities. You can see the guys just holding the weapon different.
Okay guys, so here we have the two-handy now. So as we can see, the player is actually using full dragon plate, which actually looks pretty beast, especially how he's holding it, and you know, he's holding it like pretty beast by the look of that. And not only that, but he's actually, you know, hitting pretty quick with this rune two-handy, and not only quick, but he's hitting pretty hard. So you know, if that's a rune two-handy, I wonder what a Godsword's like, because he just hit a 3 combo with a rune 2H, Jamie, of around like 500 LP, if you didn't see that.
No, I didn't see.
So could you imagine a BGS doing that? That'd be pretty deadly, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what other combat abilities. I don't know if there's different combat abilities depending on what weapon you have, whether they're two-handy and stuff. But yeah, we'll have to see in the next coming footage. So here we go.
Should we leave this
He's got
playing
more
for a
of
bit
an aggressive
longer?
stance over his shoulder. And all of these animals sort of, I mean, the graphics seem to have a crazy amount of animals for this. They all marry up pretty well.
Yeah, like some of these that have just played some of the crazy animals that we've got, like this big green wave just coming off of your sword.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it there again. I know I'm stopping this quite fast, but you know, there's so much going on with all these combat abilities. They're so quick and stuff that you can't really see. And you know, I did see straight away there that the Rune 2H did an AGS looking move. So, you know, that is pretty deadly. And not only, it hit pretty high as well, so that's quite good for a Rune 2-handy. And then straight after, we see this green cloud looking thing that comes flying around. You hit them once, then twice, then you slam it over the top. So we saw this weird looking italics looking writing drop that popped up. I think it was 633. I don't know if is that the XP drop, but I know that this Rune 2-handy just hit 3 500s. How bad is that, Jamie? If you imagine going into the wilderness and someone runs up to you with a Rune 2-handy and one hits you.
I know, they're only like 40k out there, something.
Yeah, 40k and 40 attack to wield it. You know, I'd be scared if someone was coming up with one of them. I'd be like running away and stuff.
No need for dragon claws anymore.
I know, get a Rune 2-handy. Everyone will be risking it. No one will be tellying anymore. Risk 40k easy. But if that's powerful, an AGS, I'm scared now. You know, this looks deadly, but you know, this could make PKing more, could make you more tense, and this could make fights so much more exciting, wouldn't it? Because you know, you're gonna hit constantly, and everyone's eating and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks pretty beast. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on with some more footage. Here we go.
As you slash it, doing huge amounts of damage.
There's another AoE one. That's pretty cool. If there were more enemies around the guy and dragon, obviously, it'd be taking way more damage. So in your castle wars and whatnot, you can do a load of damage.
Yeah, especially.
Okay, so we've seen 2 new moves there. We've seen one where you like bring spikes out of the floor, which I don't know, is that like the retribution? I don't know. Will it hit players more than 1 square away? You know, this could be quite good in case people ran away, because if people's like running away and you have this like spike thing come out, you know, that could just tip people on the edge, couldn't it, Jamie? If you have these big spikes coming out of the ground, you know,
yeah.
It could be powerful the more further away from you. Closer to the bigger spikes, because I know the spikes are small nearer to you and bigger on the way out, so you know, that looks pretty deadly. And yeah, there was a couple of, and there was also another one there we saw, you know, but there's so many so far for this 2-handy. I've seen at least 4 so far, you know, and I've also seen that you hit them once with your Rune 2-handy, and I saw a 500 and then a little like dull 114, which I don't know what's that about, a Rune 2-handy hitting 2 hits at once. You know, that's pretty scary. And they even jumped up in the air and like threw out this fire force field, so I don't have a clue about that. But You know, this looks deadly. This looks pretty deadly. So yep, here's some more.
In some of the test squares that we've used in testing, we've got big blocks of NPCs and we just decimate them all in seconds. Though they do have a small amount of HP.
Okay guys, we saw 5 hits just then by the Rune 2-handy. He threw his 2-handy at them, whacked it back round, hit him again, and then smashed it over his head like the current smash for 2-handies. And he must have hit at least a 900 there. Then after that he did like a slash and hit a double 200. That was at least 1.4 KLP damage right there by a Rune 2-handy. You know, imagine that, Jamie. 1.4k damage. You know, that's pretty deadly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to come across that. So, yeah, we'll have to just see what else there is. So here we go.
There you go. Nice kick to the... Yeah. That's the spinny attack. Someone spotted that one on the forums. I've seen the guys talking about the icons, and someone guessed.
Okay guys, so that's about it. As we saw, he must have used, I think, that green attack 3 times in the matter of these about a minute or something. So, you know, this looks like it's going to be, that green attack seems to be the most deadly, but it is pretty quick to use. So I don't know, I'm scared. If you can use something 3 times, that's going to be pretty deadly, that. And the spinny attack seems to be quite long, but really powerful. So I don't know, there's quite a lot of variation here, isn't there, Jamie, in combat abilities?
Yeah.
So there's lots to choose from. I don't know how you're going to be able to get them, whether it's strength levels, attack levels, defense levels, how to obtain them. It might be you have to buy them, get quests for them or whatever. How do you reckon we'll get them, Jamie, these abilities?
Probably, yeah. Make a video on them.
Yeah, we'll have to see how you get them on the day. It might be for loyalty points, you never know. There could be all sorts. Members might have to buy them in real life, like as we've seen with the squeals. You can buy squeals. You might be able to buy special combat abilities, but yeah, so that's really it for today's video, guys. We've done the fish flingers minigame update, look at, and also the combat melee. So stay tuned for another video where we'll be doing the range and mage combat abilities, which will be coming soon. So anyways guys, thanks, and subscribe for that. Laters guys, bye.